Hello everyone, back tuning into Snowwatch. So I've got colder air digging in behind an active cold front tonight. That's going to bring a risk of wintry showers to northern and western parts of the country tonight. And particularly the problem tonight, I think, is going to be ice. Could be really nasty first thing in the morning from an ice perspective across many parts of the country, particularly in the north, but even some coming down into the south, I would have thought, by the end of the night, with all of the rain that's pushed across the country right now, freezing. So that's our first problem. In the morning, very icy. And then we've got snow showers being brought in on strong and cold northwesterly winds. And those snow showers primarily are going to be in the north and west, but they will dig through into more southern and eastern parts of the country. More of a wintry mix, I think. But almost anyway, it could get a little bit of snow tomorrow, so it certainly does warrant a snow watch. So again, I'll get on back for you very shortly, just to say that today's first video update is on the homepage, and it's looking at weather for the next week to 10 days, generally staying cold and unsettled, so you expect more of these snow watches in the next week or so, dealing with kind of like marginal, showery snow type situations, not sort of beast from the east type snow, not huge depths of snow blasting in from the east with drifting and blizzards, but I think there will be more snow watches to come in the next week or so from marginal and showery sort of situations similar to what we've got coming up in the next 24 hours. So we'll start off with Snowwatch looking at the radar picture. So this is our cold front moving in across the country right now. Band of heavy rain is across Scotland, down to Northern Ireland, into parts of North West England, through the Irish Sea, just heading in towards West Wales, South West England. Some quite heavy showers are breaking out ahead of that across southwest parts of England. Most of England and Wales, though, is still dry. Now, if we look at the precipitation type, we can see that all of this at the moment is rain, except over hills and mountains where snow would be falling, of course, over the Scottish mountains, possibly when it gets there into the Pennines. That's our dew point, so you can see that along this cold front, the dew point is way above freezing. It's around sort of 3 to 6 degrees, so there's no chance of snow when the dew points are that high. They have to be at or below freezing to get snow. The dew points are at freezing across the northeast of Scotland, though, so some snow is certainly possible up there. And as soon as this cold front has pushed through, we will find cold air digging behind it with the dew point falling below freezing, and that's where our ice risk is going to be. The dew points at the moment in the southeast are still below freezing. I have been all day, but I think by the time you get through to later in the night, as this cold front is moving through, those dew points will be above freezing down there. So it's behind the cold front that the cold air is really going to dig in. Right, so this is the facts chart. This is the human interpretation of models by the forecasters at the UK Met Office. This is how things are looking at midday today. Here's our cold front moving in from off the Atlantic. It's behind that the isobars are swinging up towards Greenland. That's pulling cold air out of Greenland and across the North Atlantic behind this cold front. That's how things are going to be looking at midday tomorrow. So by that point, the cold front has moved over into the continent, and then we're in this cold and showery run of winds. We've got these little convergence lines in the flow, just telling us that there's an enhanced shower risk in places, maybe even a longer spell of rain, sleet or snow pushing across England and Wales, for example. Moving through to facts chart for midnight on Wednesday. So again, we're in this cold and showery northwest wind. The winds aren't quite as strong. The isobars have opened out a little bit, but it's still looking pretty cold and showery then. And that's how things look at midday on Wednesday, when things will be calming down. We're building up a little bit of transient ridge on Wednesday. And then we go through into Thursday, and we find this warm front starting to push in from off the Atlantic. That might bring a little bit of snow into some parts of the country on Thursday. It's a way off, but it is running into pretty cold air. And it just depends how active that front is, but it's going to bring cloud and rain and a slightly milder day for Friday. But as it comes into cold air, we might get a little bit of sleet or snow on Thursday, but we'll have to look at that a little bit more later in the week. It looks like all these tabs are going to start refreshing, doesn't it, as we're going through? So that is rather annoying that that's happening. So let's see if we can go to precipitation type just there. This is the GFS that we're going to be looking at first of all. So this is a situation from Weather Outlook. You can find a link to all of the websites in Snowwatch on the links page and in the description at YouTube. So this is how things look at 6 o'clock in the evening with a precipitation type forecast from the GFS. Heavy rain into the northwest, a little bit of snow as it bumps into cold air across the Scottish mountains. A little bit starting to turn up across the west of Ireland too. That's 9 o'clock in the evening. Heavy rain is moving in across England and Wales. It's already clearing, you'll notice, across Scotland and Northern Ireland, and is turning towards snow showers as that cold air digs in. That's the position of the cold front at midnight on Tuesday. A band of rain with hill snow across parts of southwest England, Wales to Northern England, just coming in towards the Midlands as well. And then that carries on moving southwards and eastwards. A little bit of snow turning up on the back edge. I'm not at all sure about that. There may be some sleet or wet snow on the back edge of this cold front, but I don't think it'll be particularly significant, to be honest. Famous last words. That does look quite snowy at 6 o'clock in the morning across parts of the Midlands, East Anglia, South East England, but no other model is doing this, showing as much of an undercut of the cold front by the cold air. So, excuse me, I'm not sure that this is terribly accurate. As I say, there may be some sleet or wet snow turning up on the back edge of this cold front, but I don't think it'll be as substantial as that, showing snow showers, of course, piling into the north and west. The front gets out of the way by the time you get through to 9 o'clock in the morning tomorrow. Of course, cold air is following this cold front, so we're going to have ice on untreated roads and pavements tomorrow morning, especially from around Wales and the Midlands northwards. If you're out and about early tomorrow, do take care. It's going to be very, very icy indeed in the north. I don't think the ice will be quite as bad down in the south, but even in the southeast there is a ice risk between around 9 o'clock tomorrow. I think snow showers are piling into the north and the west as we go through the day. These snow showers push through the country. You see, that's kind of like showing a mass of snow moving across England and Wales at 3 o'clock in the afternoon tomorrow. It won't be as dramatic as that is showing, because it will be broken up, so there will be dry periods in between those snow showers. But it is an indication that there are going to be these wintry showers moving across the country tomorrow. Then they start to sort of pull back towards the coast overnight Wednesday and into Thursday, Tuesday into Wednesday. Wednesday's a quieter day. Snow showers kind of like draped around the coast, but most places dry. Will be hard frost early and late on Wednesday. And then Thursday we begin to move this warm front in from off the Atlantic. Not much of a suggestion of snow with that. So that's how the GFS is picking things up. And here we go again. The tab is refreshing for the high resolution arpège model next. So we go through to arpège. This is a high resolution model. This should be more accurate than the GFS. So again, this is where the cold front is right now. Some snow across central parts of Scotland. Otherwise, rain running into the early hours. You see, it's just primarily rain that's pushing across England and Wales with this. And yes, there might be a little bit of sleet or snow on the back edge, but it's not really picking that out very well. By 5 o'clock in the morning, it's already getting that band of rain out of the way from the southeast, so it's much quicker pushing that to cold front across the country. And then we're left with these wintry showers piling into the west. And we've got some of those penetrating inland as well. They are sort of restricted mostly to western parts of the country, but we do have something running across parts of Wales, central, southern England there. That's a wintry mix of rain, hail, sleet and snow moving through there. And then something coming down the Cheshire Gap there tomorrow evening. That's 11 o'clock in the evening tomorrow, coming out of North Wales and North West England into the Midlands with some snow showers pushing through there. May do actually get down into the far southeast. By Wednesday, everything's calming down. The showers are restricted towards the coast. And then we go into Thursday. And there's that warm front moving in, bringing patchy rain, maybe a little bit of snow mixed in with that. This is the DWD Icon model, again from the weatheroutlook.com. And we're at 6 o'clock in the evening tomorrow. Again, we've got these, we're at 6 o'clock in the evening this evening with the cold front moving in across the country. Heavy rain, some hill snow is mixed in with that. It pushes across England and Wales by midnight with a little bit of snow suggested on the back edge of parts of northwest England and Wales too. Gets out of the way by the time you get through to 6 to 9 o'clock tomorrow morning from the southeast. And then you see these snow showers start to get blown inland. they're like a wintry mix. They won't all be snow showers, so there will be some rain, sleet, hail mixed in, but some places will probably get a covering of snow out of those snow showers. Then in comes the warm front on Thursday, bringing rain with snow, primarily with that one across Scotland. Very quickly, we have a milder day on Friday, but then very quickly as we go through into next weekend, the front moves southwards. That's midday on Saturday. Heavy rain in the south, and some of that looks like it's turning to snow as winds are going back into the north yet again. Right, the next website you're going to look at is Weather Online with Euro 4. So, again, find it to all the websites on the links page. Euro 4 is a UK Met Office product. This is the position of the cold front as we go through this evening. Right now, it's in the north and in the west too. If we just try to enable the mouse over. So, sorry about this. It's a bit annoying that the tabs are refreshing as we're going along through the video. Sometimes that happens and sometimes it doesn't. I've never worked out why that actually happens. If anybody knows, do let me know. So at midnight, the cold front is moving across England and Wales, bringing heavy outbreaks of rain there. Snow showers or wintry showers are following into Scotland and Northern Ireland. Widespread ice risk too. That rain gets out of the way from the southeast as we go through into tomorrow morning, and then here's all the snow showers piling into the north and the west. That's 6 o'clock in the evening tomorrow when we're bringing quite a few of those snow showers down through northwest England, into parts of north and west Wales, into the Midlands, and even some getting into the southeast. That's like a wintry mix. It's not all snow. There will be rain, sleet, hail mixed in, but certainly over high ground, I think places like North Wales, northwest England, but North Midlands could well get a covering of snow out of that through the course of tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow evening. That takes us up to midnight. There's another area of snow there that's coming through the Cheshire Gap in towards North Wales and North West England, also pushing down into parts of the Midlands as well. Snow showers all the time piling into Western Scotland and Northern Ireland. I haven't spoken much about Western Scotland and Northern Ireland, but there will be snow showers piling in there through the course of tomorrow. And again, accumulations of snow are likely in places. By the time you get through to Wednesday, that's midday Wednesday, everything's calming down. The wintry showers are dying back towards the coast. This is the snow depths that Euro 4 is predicting. So again, we'll just enable the mouse over. This is the snow depth that the Euro 4 is predicting. And we start off with just snow over the Scottish mountains, really, at the moment. But you'll see as we go through the course of tomorrow, the snow does expand across the country. So we're suggesting snow cover for much of Scotland and Northern Ireland by tomorrow afternoon. And snow cover parts of northern England as well, into North Wales, into the Midlands, you'll notice, parts of East Anglia, Lincolnshire, some snow cover turning up there. As we go through the hours, the snow cover does start to mount out. And I think that's probably overdoing it. I don't think there'll be as much snow cover as that is suggested, but it does suggest that away from the south and southwest, there will be snow around tomorrow. And because it's showery in nature, I don't think there'll be as much as that is suggesting in terms of snow cover, because between the showers, the snow will tend to melt. So places like the North Midlands, North Wales, North West England, on the western slopes of the Pennines, southwestern Scotland, Northern Ireland and Western Scotland, where you're very exposed to those showers. Yes, the snow cover might get quite deep in a few areas at elevation anyway, but otherwise I don't think there'll be as much snow as that suggests. But it is a suggestion that there will be quite a bit of snow around through the course of tomorrow. And then we go through to the WRF model at metroseal.fr. That's the position of the cold front right now, that band of blue and green colours. As we carry on running through, we'll see that cold front moves across England and Wales through the early hours. Be wet and windy. You'll hear the wind rattling and the rain pounding on the window, I think, sometime through the course of the night, through most of us. Pushes out of the way, very little suggestion of snow with that, by the way, just over the Pennines, the Welsh mountains, and on the back edge there might be a little bit of light rain and sleet, but it's really behind it that we pile in those snow showers. And again, it's pushing showers in across England and Wales. Doesn't show the snow as much with those showers as, say, Euro 4 did, but you see in tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow evening, definitely snow showers moving in across England and Wales. They're also piling into Western Scotland and into Northern Ireland as well. Things calm down on Wednesday, and then in comes that warm front on Thursday again, possibly bringing a little bit of snow on the leading edge. Moving through to Hallam again at Metro City. It's another high resolution model. There's the cold front. At the moment, it's in the north and west, bringing outbreaks of heavy rain. That moves across the country overnight tonight. This overdoes the snow a little bit, Hallam. But it doesn't bring much snow anyway along that cold front. So that pushes through during the early hours out of the way, and then we bring in these wintry showers into the north and west. And again, it is suggesting that Northern Ireland, Western Scotland, England and Wales having a risk of seeing some pretty heavy snow showers. There's something running through central southern England there tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow evening, getting in towards the London area by the look of it. Quite an intense area of snow. It's a small area of snow, but probably enough to bring covering of snow to places like the Chilterns, for example. That moves out of the way, and then the snow showers kind of like die away as we move through into Wednesday. Things are calming down then. And then the last model we can look at is, excuse me, again at weather.us from the ECM WF. That's just been updating as we're speaking. So this is showing snow cover. It does overdo the snow depths a little bit, this website, and I suspect this is going to run quite slow, as it usually does, because it has a lot of ads with it. So that's how things are looking for like tonight. We've got snow cover by the end of the night into northern and western parts of the country and into tomorrow morning. Let's move through to the end of Tuesday, or later on in the day on Tuesday. So we'll try to get to about let's try to get to about there and see whether that's going to refresh. And you see it's primarily in the north and west that we've got that snow cover, very little pushing through to southeast. That's more like what I'd expect to see actually from this, rather than what Euro 4 was showing, which was snow cover piling up across quite large areas of the country. Because it's showery in nature, and between the showers any snow cover that's laying will probably melt. We probably won't finish up with too much snow cover away from elevated areas or areas very exposed, getting continuous showers, and that would be particularly Western Scotland, southwestern Scotland, northwest England, north and west Wales and Northern Ireland. There you're exposed to that wind, and you'll get shower after shower after shower. Other areas, I suspect it'll be harder to get a snow cover laid down from this, because between the snow you'll get melting taking place between the showers, if you see what I mean. But it's an interesting scenario. There's definitely going to be snow around in the next 24 hours. So for some of us, or a lot of us probably, it will be our first snow that we've had this season. So it is noteworthy. And as I say, this is the start of a spell that's going to carry on for quite some time. So I suspect as we go through the weekend and into next week, we will have more snow watches of this type, which is going to be showery, quite marginal, but in some places there will be a fair bit of snow around in the next week to 10 days from this cold and unsettled pattern. Right, that's Snow Watch for you for tonight. Tomorrow we're going to have a look at the ECMWF 30-day ensemble model for UK and for Europe, and we'll also have a look at next week, 10 days as well, as usual on Tuesday. But that's all for now, and thanks for watching.